I'll do that. We got half and half. Ooh. OG.
Very interesting thing last week, running to halfway.
Lemonade.
The Arizona Cardinals get action.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Twisted Picks.
Cut your hair today.
Blend.
Looks good. Is that what I show?
You might have.
No, I knew the spread is 3. Okay.
Folks, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. It is Super Bowl weekend. You can cut the tension with the knife. A lot of arguments going on between these boys. We don't even know what the spread is, but it's exciting, folks. And we're gonna call the spread Kansas City -3. Tom Brady versus Patrick Mahomes. It shall be exciting. We've got 2 producers back here tonight. Feeling good. Big Bear, Super Bowl weekend, you call the ball.
Well, to be quite honest, I wouldn't even bet on the game. -3, too close to call. You got the GOAT versus the new young Hall of Famer. We don't really know what's going to happen, but if I have to make a pick, I'm rolling with Mahomes -3. I think that offense is too strong, even with the COVID question marks. I'm going Kansas City -3. Again, I'm still flip-flopping back and forth day by day, but right now I'm sitting with Patty.
So Big Bear has no backbone. You don't actually want to make a pick. Twisted Tie, you're up.
Easy pick. I've been saying it for the last 7-8 weeks. Kansas City wins the Super Bowl. And they'll cover. I think there's a better chance that they run away with this game than there is a chance that Tampa Bay wins it. So I'm going to go with Kansas City winning by 10.
Kansas City by 10. That would cover the 3. And value picks. How we doing? Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah, both my teams are out. I had
Green Bay,
Buffalo and Green Bay, so kind of got to recalibrate, reset the picks. So for this game, I like Kansas City. I think they'll cover 3. Just too much offense, and they'll get it done. It's easy.
I just can't go against Mahomes again and have my head on the table at the end of it.
Somebody just tired?
No! Not tired!
How frequent is a repeat Super Bowl winner though? It's not very common. That's the problem.
All right, well that's a consensus pick, so I guess everyone has to drink to that. Big Bear doesn't make picks, he doesn't drink. Oh. Cheers.
Back to back.
We bet the game, we bet everything under the sun. And so let's move to the over-under. Twisted Tie gonna lead us off 56 and a half, somewhere in that range. And Twisted Tie, what do you think?
For the under, I am going to go under. The under at 56. I like it so much that the best part of the Super Bowl is the prop bets. You can find a bet and a line on anything, and there's value out there, people. Plus 275, that the score is between 50 and 56. So if you think it's under, just by a little bit, perfect bet for you right there. On top of that, I'll take the under, and that's a prop for you.
Value picks, what are you thinking on the over-under?
I hope it goes over because that'll make the game more exciting. So I'm going to take the over because I'm rooting for action. So let's make it
We need action, over, Big Bear.
Yeah, I think this game ends 33-30. One team or the other. I don't know, 33-30, which will be 63 points. I'm going over. That's all there is to it. I think
Is that still a mullet?
Oh, it's even more moldy than ever. Waving in the wind, baby.
I think you need to get business in the front. It's a little long in the front for me. Now we're gonna move on to some prop bets. You can bet on the coin flip, what color the Gatorade's gonna be, whether Big Bear's gonna take more poops than Gronkowski catches the ball. Whatever you want to bet on, it can be bet. So we're gonna let these guys throw out some game props first. Got any game props for us, Big Bear?
Favorite bet all year. Some people call me the first touchdown guru. Others call me the first touchdown putts. I've won and lost more money on this bet than anyone else in this nation.
I think we should go with loss.
Right now.
Listen, I like to pick one from each team. The value's a little shaky just because there's so many options in the Super Bowl. I'm taking Evans for Tampa Bay. You can get good value there with plus 600. And I'm taking Kelsey for Kansas City at plus 500. You could also play the team first touchdown, those two guys. A little less value, but I like both bets. Look for one of those guys to score the first touchdown in the game.
Alrighty, very nice. Twisted tie.
Now I gave you the under and I gave you that nice little window, 6-point window of points there. If you do want the over, instead of taking that over, I suggest you bet the number of touchdowns in the game. You can get it at 8 touchdowns at plus 500. That's sitting at 56 points right there. You get a field goal. You hit your over plus 500. That's a lot better. The only other prop I like is another over, and that's Kansas City scores over 4.5 touchdowns. I can see them having 5 touches. 5 touchdowns in the
Kansas City
Super Bowl.
5 touchdowns. That's a big number.
30 to 33. That kind of matches your 8 touchdown thing. I kind of like that call.
All right.
That 8 is you could pick if they score 6 touchdowns, 7 touchdowns, 8, 9.
I kind of like the number
That's
8.
why it's plus 500.
Kind of like that number 8.
If you don't want to really root for a team, just root for touchdowns. Put a little tally each time it happens. Once you get to 8,
I
stop
like
there.
that number 8.
Cash 100 wins 500.
Value picks.
You're talking to the right person. I'm the one that picked props all year long.
All right, you're the guy.
Seriously.
Prop guru.
I chase props all year long, and so
Value props.
yeah, you got it. Value props. There's a lot, so I'll go through a few, and then we'll cycle back through. Casey talked about first touchdown. I'll go ahead and say first play. I love first play as a pass play minus 110. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that. We're just gonna go instantly out of the gate, rooting for action on the first play of the game.
Pass play.
First play of the game, pass play.
That's risky.
My second one, it is, but so is first made or missed basket, so we'll go with that. So,
Look, if they shoot 56% in the game, the first shot has a 56% chance going in.
and if you look at a team and you look at how many rush plays they run versus pass plays they run on their offense, you have a similar percentage
But
chance.
don't you
Let's
feel
really
like,
dive into the stats
But
here,
think
people.
about this. Don't you feel like with the Super Bowl in the beginning of the game, you kind of want to
Play it close to the vest.
Yeah, you don't want to
Yeah, but
make
he's probably getting
make
value.
an ass
So
out
it's
of
not-
it.
Minus
What's that?
110.
Minus 110, that's even.
So guess what? That's why you bet on both sides of it. I'm feeling a pass.
All right.
So the second one I like is something that Tyler's been rooting for all year. I have a missed extra point in the
It's not
Super
gonna
Bowl
happen.
at plus 210. So I got a missed
looked at
extra
it.
point. Tyler loves that call. He
I don't
watches
think
extra
it's going
points.
to be missed this time.
Okay.
I think the minus 165. It's just I'm not going to put money on that. It's too much.
You got
It
it.
kind of balances out there because there's a lot of focus on the kicker's end, but there's also a lot of effort on the defensive end.
Fair enough. We'll see. All right.
All right, I don't bet on football, so I'll be taking the tails on the coin flip. I'll be taking the parachuter. There will be a parachuter in the stadium.
What's the odds on that? Because I didn't see that on the website.
Parachuter, I'm getting plus 700 for that. I do think first touchdown, one of the quarterbacks is going to rush it in. First touchdown,
Can we
one of the
sneak Tom
quarterbacks.
Brady?
That's always the foil in Casey's.
Oh, that has
Sad.
lost me more money this year.
I have Chiefs to score a touchdown in the first quarter. I have yes, minus 135.
I also took that actually. I have that written down as well. I love that value.
Chiefs minus 135 to score a touchdown in the first quarter.
Yep,
Yes.
minus 135. I also have that same prop.
Tampa Bay player props. Tampa Bay player props, value picks. You seem like you're on a roll here. You want to keep going?
I got a lot of them.
Yeah, I'll start out by saying player props in the Super Bowl I think is the randomest occurrence. I think there's a lot of different game planning going on in the Super Bowl, so I'm avoiding all player props in general. Yeah, that's just my take on it.
Well, he's a sourpuss. Player props are a lot of fun. It's a Super Bowl. Let's have some fun, okay? We're all sitting around the TV. Just root for. There's a guy named Pringles, I think, that's playing. All right? I don't think he's going to do anything, but he's in the game.
Maybe he'll get a catch.
Anyways, for Tampa Bay, I'm not going to go too crazy because I obviously think Kansas City wins this game. Mike Evans has got to show up big for them. Over 4.5 catches, that number seems a little low. And the player I do think who's going to sneak enough picks in there, our side didn't have it and I was upset, but I want Brake touchdown odds, didn't have them. I'll take his over 3 catches. I'll probably end up pushing on that, but I don't feel like I'll lose that bet.
You think he's going to score a touchdown? You want like
I wanted that. I don't have it, but I
Can
took
just score a
him
touchdown.
over 3
Over
receptions. So if he gets 4 catches, I win my bet. I looked for a touchdown bet, but we didn't have it.
All right, VP.
I like what Tyler said about Mike Evans. I do think he's going to show up for this game. Instead of the receptions, I actually took the over 65.5 yards. So I like that for him. So I'm on board. If he gets the 3 to 4 catches, he's going to get his yards too. So I'm feeling that.
I'm with Brad on this one. I think if you're going catches or yards, Mike Evans has been a little boomer bust in the playoffs as far as big catches go. So I do prefer the yards bet to the catch bet.
Kansas City player props.
Oh.
Next. Who wants to start? VP's.
Stumbled upon a gem called Cross Sport.
I'll be back. I'm gonna get another beer.
Yeah, you go do that.
I'll have one.
Cross into the other room. Cross Sport bets. So there is a NCAA men's basketball game. Colorado against Arizona. And believe it or not, you can bet the Colorado team total against Arizona, their team total for NCAA basketball, up against Tyreek Hill's receiving yards. Tyreek Hill is minus 13.5. So it's his total receiving yards minus 13.5 is got to be greater than what Colorado puts up as their team total. So that line, as I mentioned, is Colorado team total versus Arizona. Tyreek Hill minus 13.5 receiving yards versus that team total. And I'm taking Tyreek Hill. We're 22.5 receiving yards in the first quarter. So again, just looking at first quarter Tyreek Hill, that's one catch for the guy. And as long as he gets it, he's gonna be money. So again, Tyreek Hill, first quarter. I love Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, first quarter touchdown. So again, just Patrick Mahomes, first quarter touchdown is plus 105. There's value in that.
There we go, value picks. You guys going NCAA basketball versus the Super Bowl. I love this.
So those are my three for the Kansas City. I have two other props that I'm sure we're going to talk a little Gatorade in the show. Is that correct?
Yes.
Stay away from the Gatorade.
We'll go. Let's let Big Bear talk about his Kansas City player props here.
No Kansas City player prop, but I did also get in the cross curriculars.
Yes. This may not be recording.
Cross curriculars, and James Harden happens to be playing on the same night as the Super Bowl. So what I'm deciding to do, he's averaging about 24 per game. I'm taking Harden's points that night plus a half versus the Super Bowl first half scoring. So I think Harden will score more than they do in the Super Bowl in the first half. I think it's easy money, baby.
Easy money. James Harden, more points than the first quarter or the first half? First half of the Super Bowl.
Tyreek Hill, he's gonna torch you if you don't bet it. So 97.5 yards seems like a lot, but when he has 120, they can do that.
Then he'll beat the Colorado team total.
That works too. Or whatever you guys are talking about. I wasn't listening. Other than that, the only other player I'm gonna bet on is Hardman. Hardman is plus 300 to score a touchdown. Take that, and over 15.5 longest reception. That's all gonna hit in the same play. So just take both of those. That one's minus 135. You're gonna lose a little bit there, but that plus 300 when he scores will make up for it. So.
All right.
Harden, he's got Hardman.
Hardman.
And he's just a hard man right there.
Hey, Twisted Tide and VP are super focused tonight, and Big Bear is just fully checked out.
He lost.
Weird props. Any weird props you want to finish off
I have
with?
two.
I'm definitely taking Big Bear to go to the bathroom over Gronkowski catches.
I'll go 22
plus
times on
110.
Sunday.
Yeah. Gatorade.
Gatorade.
Plus 475 for the yellow-green lime. Yellow/green/lime. Whatever that color is going to be.
Orange has to be the favorite.
Orange is the favorite. It is.
Yeah, but they're not using green. Neither team is green.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be blue.
they don't use the team
Chiefs
colors.
last
They
year
don't use the
didn't
team
fire
colors.
Gatorade. They fired yellow
The same.
and red confetti.
I'll bet
They didn't
blue
use
or
Gatorade.
purple. You got blue or purple?
Purple's plus 900.
I might actually get out my money and start betting against it.
We're done.
I like it. I got one last one before you start calling this stuff. Alright.
We're done with that.
I like
Puppy Bowl.
Puppy Bowl! God, I like where this guy's going.
Team Fluff is minus 140. Team Rough is plus 100. You gotta go Team Rough. That's great value. Plus 100. Team Rough pulls it out with the Puppy Bowl.
How the hell do you expect them to keep scoring? They just chew on stuff.
They go and run touchdowns.
Now I'm concerned about you two.
There's no. Come on.
Patrick Mahomes, I got the Chiefs in the over. If that happens, then.
I told everyone a week ago.
Unless Le'Veon Bell runs for 400 yards.
Don't mention his name.
Le'Veon Bell. Oh, he's gonna play the piano. You gonna play us out?
A little solo
I was
for
going
him?
to, but it's playing the song on my piano.
Because you're gonna buy the app.
He was playing earlier. It was really good. David,
Puppy Bowl. Miyagi-Do.